This is the latest news, summary of global geopolitics. Please like and write your comments, they are very important to us. The Canadian authorities ordered the arrest of the Russian AN-124 Ruslan. Why does Ottawa want to transfer it to Kiev? The Canadian government has ordered the arrest of the Russian AN-124 Ruslan transport aircraft for its confiscation and further transfer to Ukraine. This is reported by RIA Novosti with reference to the Canadian Foreign Ministry. Having seized the asset, the Government of Canada will dispose of it in accordance with federal law, Canadian Foreign Ministry. According to the press release, if it is confiscated, Ottawa will work with Kiev on the possibility of redistributing it, in order to compensate victims of human rights violations, restore international peace and security, or restore Ukraine. Plans to withdraw the Russian plane for transfer to Ukraine became known from the statement of Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau during his unannounced visit to Kiev. How did Ruslan get stuck at the airport in Canada? The AN-124 Ruslan aircraft, owned by Volga-Dnieper, got stuck at Pearson International Airport in Canada on February 27 last year. It was noted that the aircraft arrived in the country to deliver a batch of rapid tests for COVID-19. At the same time, Canada imposed a ban on the use of its airspace for all aircraft registered in Russia. The crew of the vehicle returned to Russia. Since the arrest, the plane has been regularly fined more than 1,000 Canadian dollars, about 50,000 rubles, for each day of parking. So, last year it was reported that the Russian airline paid more than 100,000 Canadian dollars, 4.5 million rubles, for parking a cargo plane stuck at Toronto Airport. The aircraft cannot fly into the territorial airspace of Canada, as this violates the NOTAM, Notification for Aviators About Flights, the Ministry of Transport of Canada. In April, the Prime Minister of Ukraine Denis Shmyhal said that Canada would confiscate and hand over to Kiev the AN-124 aircraft of the Russian airline. According to him, a new package of anti-Russian sanctions from Ottawa is expected, in particular, against the Russian company Volga-Dnieper, which owns the AN-124. In addition, the United States imposed sanctions against 120 legal entities and individuals. We are preparing to confiscate the AN-124 aircraft and other assets of the aggressor in Canada, and transfer them to Ukraine, Denis Shmyhal, Prime Minister of Ukraine. Earlier, Shmyhal called on Canadian entrepreneurs to invest in the economy of the Republic and join the restoration of the state. He noted that the Kiev authorities expect the Canadian government to offer its business effective tools to stimulate investment in Ukraine.